the joint.
Oh, they definitely brought it up. They definitely brought it up.
This the joint right here.
So how many times have you done this like that? How many times have you done this like that? No answers. Don't give no answers. You know what I mean? Fellas, let's have some fun. All right, let's do this thing. Oh, why they always put that motherfucking equilibrium like we don't know what the fuck we doing? We got this down by now, man. And we live. We're live right now. Hey.
All black people say
at the same time when you feel it. You feel it in your soul, don't you? That shit. It said Denzel Curry. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What a glorious, glorious day. It's Monday. And not only is it Monday, it's a beautiful motherfucking Monday out there. It's 72 degrees. It feels like outside in here. Or inside, outside. Outside, inside. All that good shit. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Y'all know I love to do this right here at this moment. Because on Mondays, it's a party. It's a fucking party, man. We having a motherfucking party. And it's episode 31. This is the motherfucking Gym Class Podcast. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We made episode 31. 31. We drink to that, you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness.
All work.
My goodness, it's been a very, we've been working. Been working our ass off, man. Man, we are here. It is the Gym Class Podcast. I'm here with my brothers. You dig? JB is to the right of me. To the right of JB is KD. And to the right of him, back in the building. My man Lou Woo, the great Lou Woo. You know it's going to be, man. We're going to have some fun today, man. And Lou came with blessings. You know what I'm saying? I think Jan said, somebody said, man, wise man. Always come bearing gifts, man. You know what I'm saying? We love that shit, man. We are going to have another great motherfucking time. The doc is looking great. My brothers are here. How are y'all feeling, though, first and foremost, man? How's everybody feeling out there, man?
Good, man. You know, weekend went by quick. Felt like
it did seem like it went by. It was nice, too, but it definitely seemed like it went by fast. Did y'all do anything spectacular this weekend?
Brunch. Going away for Courtney.
Oh shit! Shout out to Courtney.
Going back to South Africa.
Courtney is amazing. We love Courtney so much. Chef Courtney. What's Courtney's Instagram?
Most High Court.
Most High Court, and what's it? Cooking with Court or one of them joints, isn't that?
The food_court.
Okay, so y'all check her out. Amazing. We love her to death. And you know, safe travels. But Shay and I saw you. I was at, Saturday I was at the Science Exploration for Kids. They had a Take Flight exhibition for the kids. And I went out there representing the Y. And actually Miss USA is her organization. So it's all about STEM and arts and engineering and stuff like that for the kids. And it was super dope. They had robots. They was making foam. On the bridges and stuff like that. They had like the basketball science where they're teaching kids the angle in which they need to shoot and make their shots and stuff like that with all types of stuff. It was amazing, bro. It was amazing. And we do, I work with the Y, we have the Thingamajig Convention. So this is 25th year annually that we've been doing it. So I've been trying to connect them with the Y and bringing a lot of that stuff back home. But it was super dope, bro. I was super inspired to see the kids just loving it. And I was trying to get down and make one of the foam things. I couldn't even do it because the kids was like all around. There wasn't even no seats. But it was so dope. So shout out to that. And then I was going to go over to the rally. They had the peaceful protest, the Don't Mute DC joint. It was just too hot, man. I was like, I literally felt like I was going to pass out. So I came back to the house. And then I went and I had to shoot a barbecue. I feel like this is gonna be. I had a lot of observations. I don't know if we're not doing things right, or maybe we grow into this. I feel like this is a thing in the community, black community. You grow into certain things. You know what I'm saying? You get your stripes, and you're able to do certain things. Grill master. You have to earn these things. You know what I'm saying? You got to earn the sandals with the socks. You know what I mean? It's a must. I'm saying you got to put them hours in on the grill. I'm trying to put my hours in, but I ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. The food's good. It's just not sandal with the sock. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Man,
years.
Once you get to once you get to a certain age, they have these backyard parties. You know what I'm saying? The backyard parties, barbecue for the, you know what I'm saying, the mature crowd. You out there, you living your best life. You might be almost close to retirement. You know what I'm saying? You might be well into your field. You living well. You got all your friends. We celebrating. We're in the backyard. Everybody has on all white. Y'all, you ever seen one of these parties before? Everybody has on all white. Brother, all white, summertime. There's a lot of things that are supposed to not work. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be able to stay all white all night. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute, though, y'all. When I tell y'all that these folks were eating, enjoying each other, drinking, having a good time, and I didn't see a stain within 15-mile radius of where we was at, bro. I'm telling the truth, man. I am telling the truth. They wasn't no, bruh. I was in shock, and I saw it, right? Because they had a whole barbecue. Everybody's out there living it up. They dancing, they having a good time. People is drinking. This one lady fell over. It wasn't her fault, but the seat broke.
Good time.
The seat broke. She fell into the grass. The grass is green. Well, man, you know what I'm saying? It was a nice, long backyard. You know what I'm saying? Fell into the grass. And it wasn't even like she just had, like, instantly got up. Like, it took a process to get up.
That's 50 years falling experience.
Bruh.
Hey, stay down.
Fell up. Didn't even have to dust herself off.
Gather yourself.
Wasn't a stain on her at all. I'm telling you, these people was going back for thirds and fourths on their plates, baked beans, motherfucker, all this shit. And wasn't not a drop. Not a drop. And I'm wondering, do you gain... does your skin turn into like a stained offender once you turn like 43? You know what I'm saying? Once you start going in them functions, is there something in your shit that makes you, as a man, as black people, black men and women, you know what I'm saying? Because it's usually who we dealing with. White people might get stains on their shit. They do probably get stains on their shit. They don't give a fuck. But nah, man, when you in that crushed linen, in the backyard,
you appreciate your shit,
man,
yeah.
Bruh. But
you move gracefully.
Bruh,
when you get older, you experience.
It's experience. You got 50 years of eating.
I need that. I need that experience.
Hey.
I'm getting it though. I definitely.
You gotta earn it,
man. You definitely have to earn it. You have to be out there. You know what? That you gotta, and the thing is, I feel like because you're right, you do have to earn it. And they also did all their prep work. They had their own chairs and stuff like that, coolers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came, they thing out there, and everything was white. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because you wore the whole white, God just blessed it. He touched the whole cookout. You know what I'm saying? Sanctified. Y'all will be sanctified in these outfits for the rest of the day. And you will have 4 to 5 things. And you'll be drunk out here and dancing around to all the latest and greatest, which brings me up to the next point. You'll be dancing to all the tunes, all the marvelous backyard tunes. And when I tell you this, I'm going to tell you something. This ain't me, it's just my observation. R. Kelly ain't going no motherfucking way. R. Kelly is not going, not a motherfucker, he's not going an inch. He's going to be, he's so ingrained in these black people's hearts, man. Oh my God. And you know he is the Pied Piper. You want to know why? What's that movie, what Plain Sight B? R&B, man. R&B. These niggas need to make a fucking mixtape. Because these niggas, man, they can coerce some motherfuckers, man. Backyard party. Nigga, what? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Backyard party? Nigga. If I would have I couldn't even whisper the thought of anything negative of R. Kelly. Nigga, I would have been the only one with a stain in that motherfucker, and I wasn't wearing white. Niggas would have stabbed me. They would have shanked me, shorty, for real.
That's where you messed up at.
Man,
you didn't belong.
Man, they was like,
you was an outsider
man,
from the beginning.
they was even looking at me taking pictures like, this nigga don't have one all white. What is he doing?
Oh,
I don't want this. This isn't gonna be a sanctified picture. This nigga might have a stain on him. He doesn't look like he's a godly like us. But nah, man, I had a good time though.
Hey,
but
man, that sound lit.
Happy people.
Happy people,
Oh.
man. Happy people.
You gonna
Step
cut
in the
that
name
off?
of love.
Who cutting that off?
Bruh, they was playing some R. Kelly joints that I forgot about. They was playing R. Kelly joints I totally forgot about. I was like, damn, like, it's like, and it was just like, yes, it's not even a thought. In the 45 and older, yeah, they not giving a fuck what you got to say about that, man. They gonna be up dancing, they gonna be stepping in the name of love, they gonna be having a good time, and if you say anything, I'm telling you, they gonna stab you with a plastic sport, nigga, and you gonna bleed.
Respect. I just feel like if we got to ban R. Kelly, is a few other individuals we got to ban before R. Kelly. You know what I mean? If we just banning people, you know, I appreciate music. I don't judge the person when I appreciate the music. You know what I mean? At the same time, some people I look at for inspiration, and some people I just, you know, appreciate the music for what it offers.
But besides R. Kelly, who is that even? I mean, even with R. Kelly's situation, like that shit is.
You're not seeing that money though.
Yeah,
He's not getting no streams. Someone else own all that music. That's why he broke.
Yeah, but the thing is, and I was discussing this the other day with somebody. R. Kelly himself, he might not have like liquid dollars in his name, but his support system isn't broke by any means because he's still generating money. It's just not going straight to him because he's wise. It's going to elsewhere that can fund him if he ever has any trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's not far-fetched that he's getting out by people that seem random. These are people that he already has plugged in his system. So they're getting the money and shit'll be written off to them instead of it's going straight to him because that shit is taxed. You know what I'm saying? They're taking all that shit as soon as he gets it. So it might look like he only has that much money, but it'd be stupid to think he only has. Nah, man, that shit's still playing. So somebody's getting checks written and they're paying for his shit.
He can't read.
Huh?
Well, you don't know how much money he got.
Man.
You can read numbers.
Yeah.
Can I just?
That ain't letters.
That's an excuse. He can't read.
You can read numbers.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the girls, it seemed like the parents were more so mad than the females. A lot of the females that spoke were speaking in his favor in a lot of news shows. I don't know the whole story, all the ins and outs. Nobody's perfect. But it was a lot of shaky stuff. I even seen like a father ad-libbing lines to a girl, like one of his daughter, to tell her what to say. You know what I'm saying? So y'all saw that? When the father was telling the girl what to say in the background and then jumped in and like cut her off.
I didn't see that, but I believe it though. That's why that whole situation is shaky. But I'm just saying that that nigga's not going nowhere in the hearts of the 45 and up crowd. But it also brought me on to another thing. As far as that crowd, the older crowd, when we think of those functions, those backyard parties, those barbecues, I got a debate. Who is bigger influence in our area, right? Earth, Wind, and Fire, R. Kelly, Frankie Beverly and Maze, or does it stay home all the way with Chuck Brown? Universal. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the area, though, we talk about as far as, like, not Boston, but where we would touch, where we would stomp grounds at. You know what I'm saying?
So the DMV area.
DMV area as a...
FNB.
Yeah,
Before I let go,
yeah.
man.
Frankie Beverly and Maze.
I heard that since I've been born.
But Chuck, though.
Chuck's it's not universal.
But
you talking about
universal in the area, though?
In the area. If you talking about most getting played the most?
Bustin' Loose.
When you hear them horns, though.
Bustin' Loose. I feel
There's
like...
still some people from here that don't like go-go. Everybody like Frankie.
But Chuck Brown also transcended beyond go-go to where it was more soul music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was soul music. So he's in the same genre. It was just he was the go-go acceptable version of soul music, but he was still soul music, and that's why everyone respects him as not only just being because he has songs that aren't go-go songs, but you know what I'm saying, it always has that thing. When I asked them out there at that function, and that wasn't in the city, you know what I'm saying, it was in Maryland, they said Chuck. They said untouchable, you know what I'm saying, they said he's untouchable, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else is cool, but he's untouchable. So, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That is that pocket, you know what I'm saying? So, but what y'all think?
That pocket's bigger than Frankie Beverly.
Beyonce just did the Frankie Beverly joint.
The backyard.
She just
like
redid it. Like, that's the joint.
Because Frankie Beverly going to be every backyard.
Yeah,
you're going to hear it.
Chuck, though. I got to have some Chuck in the mix.
Whether it's the hood or the suburbs.
Yeah.
Our parents probably heard, our parents did hear Chuck, but, they also heard Frankie Beverly and Maze, so
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's tough.
All right, so your top, I need everybody's top cookout song, like for the top cookout song, and you can't rename, you know what I'm saying? So whoever want to jump out there first. Let's see. This is how I know a joint is lit. When they play the Overnight Scenario. Rare Essence Overnight Scenario.
Okay.
That it's lit. It's lit because you really, that's all, you touching the youngins and you touching the old heads and they partying. Like, at that point, they up.
That joint usually come on around like 9.
They played that joint. Oh my God. It was right when it was getting dark. I was like, I look back like, nah, if I don't leave, I'm going to be in this motherfucking drinking and hanging out with them. I got to try. Oh. But nah, that Overnight Scenario, Rare Essence, that gets me every time. Yeah. But that's like later in the function. That's when it's lit. Like that's an old head function where you know what I'm saying, it's turned. That's put the kids to bedtime.
Facts. Me personally, I want to hear some Jaheim, man. I want to hear some Jaheim. You know
Which joint? Which Jaheim joint?
I don't know, man. Some Jaheim joint. You know me at the car wash, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, for real, that nigga had bodies and hits, man.
Yeah, man. Just in case, man. For sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Some Jaheim, man.
Oh man.
We talking about just favorite, just overall cookout songs.
Yeah, like yeah.
Just put me in a good mood. Yeah, before I let go, man, cause you can do a lot.
That's
like,
probably
you feel like
yeah. You already know, cause that's the moment. That's everybody. I know.
If what, two-step, you can two-step.
Yeah, you can get up there, you can dance with somebody.
Dance by yourself, dance with somebody. Like that's.
You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a movie.
Better than that, man. It's too universal. You can do too much with it.
What's your joint, Jan?
No matter the mood, no matter how you feel.
Yeah.
I mean, I like a lot of. I can't pinpoint one, but one that makes me think of summer every time I hear a song that's never gotten old since I was a kid was. Summertime.
I was about to say that's the cult classic. Until I hear it, it's not really summertime. Matter of fact, last year I didn't even hear that song until late.
That might be my favorite summertime song.
Yeah,
like, that really lets me know it's summertime.
Yeah, when she played that in the cookout though, oh yeah, it's lit.
Like,
it's
we
lit.
play summertime like right when July hit, right before the 4th.
That's special.
It's like it's lit.
That's special joint, man.
Give me a short set, man. A1 short set's coming soon. Oh, we definitely merch. The merch, new merch. New merch.
By the AWOL Rompers.
Oh, for you. AWOL, art by Katie, AWOL Rompers. Exclusively for him. Who the fuck is she talking about? Oh, nah, man. Fuck that romper shit, man. Wearing the shorts with a different shirt, motherfucker. Over in the corner, you gotta put it like this and shit. You gotta put it like this. Oh man! Yo, how did you get in that shit, man? Don't worry about that. Oh man, but AWOL merch coming soon. I just dropped like 3 designs. I was on a tear last week at the end of the week, just getting shit done. Got some interviews. Check out the extra credit. That's some new shit. Cage Goldie. We
Cage
just
Goldie.
did a dope ass shit. We
Shout
talked
out
about him.
Cage Goldie. I saw that joint. Joint was definitely dope.
Hell yeah,
Music.
man. Shout out to
Goldie.
Cage. And,
Where you from? Where you from?
He from Baltimore.
Shout out
Baltimore. Real cool dude, man. He was in this joint kicking flavor. And then also I got the joint with my girl Giselle coming up too, Vanessa Williams. And she's super dope. Designer extraordinaire. Shorty's like super, like she is serious with the fashion, she's serious with the music. Like she's been designed, man. She is the real deal, man. It was had a real good talk with them. And then was outside for Mochella. And that was cool. That was real good, positive. So yeah, man, we've been working like a motherfucker, man. But I want to get back into it. What was writing? This is something we was talking about this right at the end of the pod last week. Okay. Just like we got to talk about some fucking random people stories. Ooh. Like when we just been outside, and whatever reason we just are meeting. We meet random people all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's fun to meet random people, but people that really influence you, like on a random story. So these are fucking random stories, man. Random stories. I really want to hear Jan's random story.
The king.
But you are definitely the king of the randoms. I met quite a few random people my damn self. I've been in quite a few, but your random stories, man, are something to budget. Like, yo, he's like, yo, man, I met this dude, man. Like, that's how the story starts.
It's real life,
man. Yeah, that's
shit.
Bro, please give us one, please.
I want to share your story, you know, but I have a ton of stories, man. I mean, it depends on what the regular story.
Man, give me a good random person story, man.
I can't give you the craziest. It's too much crazy shit.
Give me a mile. Give me a 7. Give me a 7.
A 7?
Yeah, a 7 on the crazy scale.
Okay. Okay. So I'm on H Street, walking like 9 o'clock at night. You know, just chilling around the way. So I'm walking down, I think going to my homeboy house around here, and this kid, like 17, so I call him a kid, but you know, kid's like, hey man, can you get me a roll up? So I'm like, man, that's kind of bold, you know, for like people to just, hey man, usually can I get $1? All right, cool. Can you give me a roll up?
But I appreciate that.
You know, I smoke, so all right, cool. Yes, I can get you a roll up. I feel like I've been there. Cool. Ran in the store, came out, gave him the roll up, and he saw like something hanging out my pocket, like a backwood. He was like, "You looking for some smoke?" I'm like, "This is a kid." You know what I'm saying? Like, something just tells me, let me entertain this. Yeah, I'm looking for something right now. It's 9:30 at night, right? So, mind you, this is me. Yeah, I'm looking for something. So, we around Bennett Road. He like, yo, you just coming from the wreck? And I'm like, what wreck? And I'm like, damn, I slipped my mind. Forgot it was a wreck around there. But I'm like, what wreck? Right. So he like, what wreck? And I'm like, damn. He knows we're not from around this joint. So he like, nah, come on, man. Come this way. You know what I'm saying? I got you on something. So I'm like, damn. I'm following this dude like a sucker. Like, he's leading me down the way. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. Like, damn, why am I still walking with him?
What am I doing right now?
So I'm like, oh, this is about to be crazy. So we end up, I'm not going to say the street. We end up on the street and, you know, it's like 5 dudes outside this house, right? So I'm just standing outside the house. The youngin' walks up like,
God.
So this nigga opens the door. We go in this joint. There's a couple video game joints in there, man. Like a little studio. Cool. I'm like, you looking for something? Yeah. A for something. This nigga opens up the floor pull shit out the floor, man, like Santa Claus. I was like, no way. I said, no way. I couldn't even believe this shit, dog.
Oh my
He
God.
put me off a little bit when he got me, man. I took his number, you know what I'm saying? It's a good dude, man. He overcharged, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna shout his name, but it's the best tree I probably ever had. All this from a complete. You looking for some weed, man? That's the craziest tree I ever found. You know what I'm saying? Pull shit out the floorboards, complete stranger.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
That is, see, that's why, see, exactly, that's why. Exactly.
You can have a whole podcast
Man,
on this.
change random stories. Powered by AWOL. Oh my gosh. I have one. This was okay. Coming back from Austin, I think I told y'all the story before, but this shit is always funny. It still boggles my mind to this day. So last year, South by Southwest, coming back from Austin, I didn't go straight to Austin. I went to Dallas, then went to Austin from there. So coming back, I did the same thing. Get to Dallas, midday. I'm like, hey, I'm just explore Dallas. My flight's tomorrow evening. I'm going to figure it out. I think I had the money to get a hotel possibly, but I was like, fuck this. So here's one of those tips. I feel like I gave you this tip before, but if you're ever in a city and you don't have a place to stay but just have a bag and you're trying to figure it out, take your bag to a hotel, leave it at the bellhop, get a ticket, bam. Now you're out there. You don't have no obligations. You're light. You can move around. I go in Dallas. There's a place called Deep Ellum. Deep Ellum is like a cool little trendy spot or whatever. That's what they told me. Man, a cool bartender at the first bar in the hotel. She told me to go to Deep Ellum. I'm like, bet. Go to Deep Ellum. I'm at the first bar that I see in Deep Ellum. I'm sitting there. I'm talking. There is this couple to the right of me. I don't know how we started talking, but I think it was because of Austin, and I just let him know, yo, I'm not from here. I'm just out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody in Dallas. I'm just out here. Like, what? You don't know nobody out here? I don't know nobody out here. Bet. It's going to show you around. Man, that started one of the wildest, like, cool nights of my life. We start going and we start drinking. We start drinking and we are at the first bar. They have now bought my drinks at the first bar. We are now there's another bar on the back side of this bar. There's two bars, both very open. That's why I want to go back to Dallas. Very open, you know what I'm saying? Open areas, you know what I'm saying? Very cool vibe, very open. So, on the back side, there's another bar. It's like, yo, there's ping pong tables here. There's games. Oh, shit. Let's do some more drinking. We're going to do some more drinking. We leave this approximately like at 5 more different spots. It gets to be like 2 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? They just take me, you know what I'm saying, to their crib. We get Whataburger, you know what I'm saying? Take me to the crib. I wake up on the couch, not even with a hangover. It's like, yo, bro, we don't even really we don't do this. Like, we don't let random people in our house. And I was like, nigga, I don't go home with random couples of people. Y'all could have murdered me, but I'm still here and I ain't stole nothing. So, hey, I guess we friends for life. And shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They are great folks and they tap in all the time on my shit. So they took me back to the hotel in the morning time, got my bag, got on my flight. Almost missed my flight, but, you know, made the flight. And yeah, man, shout out to them, man.
Good Samaritans.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
I
bad.
remember when you came back and told me that story. I was like, what?
Yep. It's just like, and that ain't even the wildest. That was just a wild time. I have some wild ones, but you got one?
I guess. So when I was in China.
Oh shit! I know this was the
was
language
like-
barrier too.
Yeah, it was like the whole trip was like full of meeting random people. So, but one particular day, I'm out at the bar. So we go out to the bar, and just so happened to be sitting. It's like a almost like Adams Morgan ish, but in China.
Ah,
Like a little
a strip of bars.
Instead of like a strip, it's almost like a little alley.
Ah,
It's just a bunch of different bars.
man, I want to go out there and take
Yeah.
fucking pictures, bro. Sidebar, but yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm out there, and so we're drinking at the bar, and this white guy comes up, and he's like, so I forgot how we start talking. Somehow we start talking. I guess because he spoke English.
Right.
You know, when you meet somebody speaking English out there,
Like, hey, we best friends.
you just find a reason to talk. Hey, you speak English. What are you doing here? So start talking to this guy, and he's from Cali, and he had moved out there like 3 years ago, I think. And I think he was maybe teaching English or something when he first started. And so he also played an instrument and ended up becoming like a TV karaoke star, like doing covers.
Okay.
And he just ended up staying out there. He's like, yeah, man, I love it out here.
Mm-hmm.
he's like, it's perfect. He's like, you gotta learn Chinese. Once you learn that, and you cook the meat right in front of you.
Respect.
And like you boil it, and then you have sauces that you dip the meat in. So he was like, hot pot. And they said, what? he said, hot pot. He said, no.
I didn't want to hear this, no. All the stereotypes are true. Don't think it true. Oh my gosh, bruh.
And yeah, so like the dude was crazy. And so, but I hope he was joking. He was laughing, but he was like one of them laughs like, I'm laughing, but I'm
dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Think it's a game. Think it's a game. Think it's a game.
So we end up in the club that night, and I meet this other Asian guy, and I don't even know how we start talking. I think I'm in love with the Coco was on the club. They was partying, just a club full of Asian people.
It's crazy.
Going crazy. So he spoke, this dude spoke like a little bit of English, and he was like, he pulled out his phone, he said, are you from, he pulled a picture of Africa.
You from here?
Oh man.
Right. Oh man. They pointed the whole fucking continent, huh?
Yeah, because over there,
Are you from here?
because over there it's like, the black people there are like dark skinned first of all.
Yeah.
So like, someone my color there was like an anomaly. I was like a unicorn. People were literally staring at me like
In the club,
in the club,
they
on the
thought that was
train,
you who said the song, man.
everywhere.
Oh man.
They thought you was dude, man.
Did I think you was any celebrities
This
and
your
shit?
song?
Shut up.
No celebrities, but that Asian dude who actually wasn't from Africa had a section. He basically had bottles that come drink with me.
Oh hell yeah, from Africa, nigga. You see this skin?
Africa?
Listen, nigga, I did the 23andMe, nigga. I'm 88% from West Africa,
nah,
nigga.
I'm
What's
from
up?
America. He's like, oh, America.
Yeah, it's like,
Went to the
nah.
section, he was taking shots, like English
Word.
shots. He was just like,
Hey, man.
Anything you want?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Anything you want, man.
Man, get this motherfucker drunk right here. This my new American
it was a
celebrity
group
friend.
of us. It was like maybe me and like 4 girls.
Give me the bottles, man.
It was just like
It's
Two
going
bottles,
crazy,
man.
man.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Man, that's
yeah,
what it
China
is.
was a fun, crazy experience.
Indeed.
Hell yeah,
Wow,
man.
People, yeah.
Lou, you got any crazy encounters, any wild random stories?
I was hoping y'all was gonna skip over me, but man, I don't want to do nothing too wild for TV. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I was working at Home Depot, and I was cleaning up it was like the carpet. It was like the showroom section. It was the showroom section, and I was working for a company that just goes to Home Depot and straightens out the shelves and cleans up displays. I wasn't actually working for Home Depot. I was contracted to Home Depot, and I was cleaning up the showroom display. I remember like it was yesterday, and I had my rag and I had my spray, and this is year back, but boom. So I was cleaning up and I was talking to my friends, and You know, it was a nice day. I remember it was a nice day. I had an orange polo on, and I had my little hat. I got my little hat, and like I got a badge for like good work, good service, and like I was job pressed to get that joint, and I, you know what I mean. Yeah, huh?
Employee of the month.
It was like something like that. It was like a, you know what I mean, workman of the month or something, like lumberman or something. It was something cold. You know what I mean? But so I'm cleaning, and it was Miss Ozell. Shout out Miss Ozell and my man Chavez. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Ozell and Chavez. That's kind of a wild combination.
And it was one other dude. I forget his name, but yeah. So we clean it, and this random dude comes up to me and grabs the rag out of my hand. I'm cleaning like cleaning like, so I'm cleaning something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a display. So this dude comes up in my hand, grabs, it's like a linoleum something, something nice, you know what I'm saying, in Home Depot. And he comes up, grabs the rag and starts cleaning. Doesn't say anything to me, you know what I'm saying, and doesn't say anything to me. Chavez looking at me, Miss Ozell, shout out Miss Ozell, sweet as a button, out of New York. She was working there too, and cleaning. Everybody just looking. Everybody just kind of like looking. And I didn't say too much because I didn't want to be like, it was a customer. So
take my motherfucking rag.
Right. So I
take my motherfucking rag. I'm not here to do my job.
I didn't want to sit there like, you know what I mean. I didn't want to do too much because it was a customer. Then he didn't do too much. And I didn't want to do too much, you know. I wanted to bounce everything out the energy.
So was a customer grabbed the rag?
A customer grabbed the rag and started cleaning the gun I was working on. And then he started asking me about God. He said, how I feel about God. What's your relationship with God? And I was just like, I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too religious, but I'm spiritual and I believe, you know what I mean? I believe, and my faith is steadfast. Like, I'm not an average Joe, but I'm not like Mr. Church, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he was like, so have you ever met an angel? And I was like, nah. And he was like, you just did. And he gave me back the rag, right? And it was more words exchanged, but everything happened so fast, man. It was a wild day, right? So boom, so he gave me back the rag after telling me, so I just met an angel. And I'm just so perplexed. Because everything is just so real. Yeah,
it'd be like so much stuff is going on right now so fast. Like, what?
Most definitely, right? So he give me the rag. I go back to working and everything. And Miss Ozell, like, you know what I mean? I was just, everybody's just kind of just still like caught up in the moment, right? Because it was so random, right? Mm-hmm. We work every day together. Like, it's crews of people. So the 3, 4, 7 people you're going to be with every day. So we got a real good relationship. So everybody just kind of like, so the moment was so real in my subconscious or conscious, I made in my mind, like, I had to ask some more questions. I want to know more. Like, it was just too real in my gut and my soul, and I had to know more. I wanted to know more. I tell you, man, I'm looking up now and shit. I went and looked for this man. This went down the aisle. In a Home Depot, y'all know the aisles are really long. Really long aisles, bro. He went down the aisle, I seen him. It couldn't have been like over 15 seconds, and I came to the conclusion I had to ask more. I wanted to know more. I went and looked for the Bama, looked down the aisle. He wasn't down the joint, bro. I went to the next aisle. He wasn't down the joint, bro. I circled the whole store. I know the store. I work at like 3 different Home Depots. There was one in Aspen Hills, DC, and there was one in Maryland. You know what I'm saying? But couldn't find a Bama, and I was just, that day, man, will always stick with me, man, for real.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Touched by an angel for real. You said, nah, I got this.
Swear to God, no bluff, no hype.
That's right there, man. Yeah. Them moments, man.
Did he do a good job cleaning?
Hey, man, I cleaned the showroom after, man. But you know what's crazy? I got fired like 3 days later, man.
That was a story. So, hey, look, I ain't never, cleaned that shit one time, and you can't redo that shit. So, your ass is fired.
Hey, man, I hated that job, G. I hated that job.
Oh, my God. Just ain't letting customers clean shit.
Oh, my
God. Man, it was crazy, man.
That is
crazy.
Wow.
I told Jan that story way when, and he can testify. Did I told him that like way when, but that's bro.
Yeah, man. That's dope though.
On my mother.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That's dope. Heavy, but you know what I'm saying. Back to
Other random stories I'm gonna put in a book. Y'all holla at me.
You know what I'm saying? We all gonna write a book. You know what I mean? It's real good though, man. We about 42 and you know I'm 42 and some change and feeling good, man. It's Gym Class Podcast, feeling awesome. iTunes is ending, y'all. Did y'all hear about that?
iTunes is ending?
Yeah, iTunes is
hear
ending.
about that.
So, like the purchasing, they're all Apple Music is still gonna be around and shit. And they still have all this streaming, and I feel like they said they're introducing a new software or a new app that's gonna be for buying albums and stuff like that. But iTunes itself, yeah, it's like done. Like it's like being phased out, if not about to be done for all the way, super soon. Which makes it very interesting with this streaming game. Because, you know, if some people still did buy the albums, but it was kind of like overkill. Like why would I buy the album if I can literally press the button? The same button I would press to give you $10, I could press to get the shit and I paid $10 like at the beginning of the month. So it makes sense. But now, like, is this going to directly affect the pockets of the artist? Obviously so. Yeah. And how? You know what I mean? Like, how is it going to? Because like I was about to go on a album buying spree of just the you know the people that I fuck with before that shit went off, just to give them their last like shit. Because and they still have like Google Play and they still have all the other shits. Yeah. But if iTunes is gone, do you think people are really gonna like?
Nah, but I feel like because if they're still keeping Apple Music, they'll probably just create a link through Apple Music to take you to where you can purchase it.
Yeah.
They're not going to just leave it so that you just have no way to buy music. They're not going to just eliminate a way for them to get money.
Yeah.
They're just going to funnel it a different way.
That's crazy.
They have really, killed the CDs.
An app now, just like titles and app. That's probably, I'm assuming that's what they're going to try to do. They're trying.
But Apple Music is an app.
Yeah, but Apple Music is iTunes.
Nah. Apple Music is its own app. That's your music, but that's Apple Music is the app. And iTunes is its own app.
The store?
iTunes Store. That's what they're talking about.
Oh, so where you get like the App Store they're getting rid of.
No, the App Store is going to be there. But the iTunes Store where you can buy the shit.
You know what? I never even realized there was a difference.
Yeah, see? And that's what it is. Everybody, because, you know what I'm saying? People don't go to the iTunes Store, literally, for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? And
I never even realized it.
Because the iTunes Store, but before they had Apple Music, that's where you could easily just go and click it. All right, I can get my shit. It's right there. But, you know, it almost didn't work because before that we was able to steal music, you know what I'm saying? Calling a spade. And after, it's kind of like the streaming thing, that cut out the stealing, but it's just like, people still aren't gonna like, you know, after the CD, like I'm not gonna spend $10 in a digital form but I can spend the $10 for the month, you know what I'm saying? Unless I just have extra money to do. That literally seems like buying something twice, you know what I'm saying?
So I mean now what's gonna be a record sale then if you're not selling physical copies?
This
to a stream or so like it's not gonna be sales or what's the sale?
Man. I don't know. That's why learning the packaging game and doing all those shits and the merchandising and shit, that's why that's so important because that's how they sell the digital units. They package that shit up like, okay, well, you with the merch, you get the album cover. I mean, you'll get a digital copy of the album. You don't give a fuck about the digital copy of the album because you already have the shit. But for them, that counts for a sale, you know what I'm saying? So that counts as a physical copy of the joint, you know what I'm saying? So they can do 70,000 sweatshirts or 100,000, 150,000, you know what I'm saying, of this limited piece of merch because people want to wear the shit. People want to like be totally engulfed in the situation, and then I'll give you the album. Same with the weed, same thing. It's just gifting. They're just gifting albums, you know what I'm saying? Versus niggas gifting weed here. You feel me? Like, it's the same game. But, you know, it's just a digital copy thing. They just get a voucher for, you know what I'm saying, to be able to download the shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely interesting. I'm interested to see what happens like now. Like what's the new thing they're gonna introduce and how it's gonna be, you know, so ahead of the curve that it's like, oh, well, fuck iTunes because we didn't use it anyway type shit. But there's going to be a way they're going to get people to spend that money they weren't spending on them digital copies of iTunes. You know what I mean? So,
I like iTunes Store. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and I buy books. I buy books from there. Like, I'll buy audio books before I buy an album.
Like the browse.
Yeah.
And see what the new album.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's probably the numbers and stuff like that. But it's not, you know what I'm saying? People ain't looking at it. It's not enough, you know what I'm saying? So,
it's crazy.
It is a wild scenario. So, you got a little bit of time before it goes over. So if you want to support any artists, and I wasn't doing, I support you in other ways, guys. Nah, hey, let me give you my $100 before you close. Like, nah, just die. Like, it's cool. It's cool. Here's something. Who wrote this? Did I write this or did you write this? The female dap? I definitely wrote this. Okay, cool. I don't remember where I was at, but the female dap. Like it, cause you know, a lot of times when you meet like new women and stuff like that are, you know, they're off limits or for whatever reason they get the female dap. You know what I'm saying? You're not really getting the hug. It's
yeah, you want to keep boundaries.
Exactly. But isn't it always awkward? The female dap is one of the most awkward things in the world sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because like,
it's only awkward if the female don't know how to dap.
And I think that's probably where I wrote this because I feel like I got an awkward ass female dap. And I was like, wait a minute, like before I don't even know how to address this with you, awkward dapper. The awkward dapper. The awkward dapper. There we go.
I want a dapper female. That's me personally.
I don't really. It's weird. It's weird.
A nice handshake.
Yeah, I give him a handshake.
Yeah.
Dainty.
Yeah.
Giving him one.
Yeah. And it was a date. It was like, yeah. It was
like
a.
You just put your fingers there. Not even a whole hand.
I was so shocked. I was kind of like,
you're too little of a hand, man.
I like it dainty, man.
Like, give me like a, you know what I'm saying?
Joint, man.
She came in like a whole like what?
Whoa.
I was like, what is this? What? I was like, yo, what? Nah, G.
Yo,
I was like, nah, I don't no clapping. I don't want no clapping noise. Nah, G, nah, man. The female, nah. Like that's just like it just threw me off a little bit, and maybe that's just like is that
or the
I don't know if
one
that's
hand
toxic,
hug.
Yeah. The hugs be the hugs it out.
Side hug.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's a side hug.
Have you ever gone in for the side hug, but then like get engulfed and it's like longer than you expected?
Longer than you expected.
Like you go in for this, but it's like they catch you with the pivot.
Ooh.
Like.
They wanted a little extra.
Man, I wasn't expecting to have to give a little extra.
You gotta linger.
But it like
sounds like a woman that knows what she wants.
Man, these 2019 was about business. Like, hold up, nigga, you might have to give me her.
That sounds like an old school movie.
Right. She wrapped the arm around. So she grabbed that shit and just swung my ass around.
That was an old school movie.
Oh my god.
That's somebody with a little more experience than you.
Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
She probably doesn't get any stains on her either.
Man.
She's probably staying immune.
Awkward dapper. Oh man, not a stain on me. The awkward dapper. Oh my goodness, man. That is something. I wasn't ready to. I wasn't. You know me. I try to keep shit brief.
No
like,
daps,
hey, sometimes I give you the wave.
Man, listen.
I give you the wave.
And you know what I feel like I'm really good at?
I want
is like
casual
ending brief small talk. Like I'm in the situation. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, how you been? XYZ. It's like, hey man, I've been good. You know what I'm saying? You good? Oh man, awesome. Okay, I'm running over here real quick. I'll be right back, and then just boom. Before they even say yeah, I'm gone. I'm about like 4 conversations down the road. Like I'm not even worried about. I done this the whole room. First 15 minutes. And then when I say I'm coming back, I can come back at any time I need to. All right, everybody, I'm good. To go in there. So I do it on the rock. Oh, hey, Keep it brief. We don't need more than 15 seconds. I don't want to smell your breath.
If we're not going to be getting to the point.
Exactly.
You feel me?
And most times, there's no point to be getting to right at that point. You know what I'm saying? If you talk to me in the club, hey, exactly.
So it's a war. Shots fired.
Yeah. Boom!
That's all it is.
Oh my gosh, but nah, man. The awkward dapper is, you know what I'm saying? I don't even. So what's acceptable? Like, because we're trying to drop gems, you know, and we do have female listeners. Shout out to all our, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all our listeners.
All
anybody,
the beautiful chocolate
you know
ladies,
what I'm saying?
Man.
Shout out to the chocolate ladies. Shout out to the green ladies. Shout out to the beige ladies. Shout out to the motherfucking red ladies. Shout out to the motherfucking the milfs. Shout out to the, you know what I'm saying, the 60 and over crowd. Y'all know I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? They're my homies. You feel I work with them. Don't get it misconstrued. You know, I'm not even looking up, but I can see Chris, but I see a joke fuming. I see one fuming. like right here. I was like, yo, this thing's about to, oh my god, oh shit. But nah, shout out to everyone that is listening, and shout out to Quana listened to us. She was shouting out, so to speak.
Quana
and shit. She was shouting out Leslie and shit. Like, how did you know? And I sent her the video of Leslie in the club, but she was like, hey. But yeah, man.
Dope videos. Make sure you check her out. Quana the MC.
Hell yeah. Actually, I think we might end with her joint.
Super sexy chocolate joint.
Yeah, man. Quana, you know what I'm saying? Quana broke the mold, you know what I'm saying? They broke the mold when they made Quana.
They broke it, man.
You dig? But moving right along, we gotta address this. This epidemic. And actually, I want you guys to talk about this. Matter of fact, yeah. I want y'all to talk about it. This designer situation that's going on right here. If y'all don't mind, what was man, the designer weed epidemic. Everything that's going on out here.
You know the saying?
Snickerdoodles sound like Snickle Fritz and shit. Is that what's going on?
It's all coming full circle.
Is that?
At a certain point, once the mid got phased out, they somehow they had to make something that was above like loud. So now it's the designer. So that's like how loud used to be when niggas was still smoking heads.
Right.
Designer is like what the young niggas call like back. We used to call the shit, you know, rapper weed, exotic. Before that,
yeah,
it was younger than that.
Exotic.
Rapper weed
before it was a nine.
Yeah,
before it was a
weed,
name. It was rapper weed after. I mean, but rapper weed was around like 2011.
Like the white
2011,
rapper
yeah.
weed was around
2011,
like,
yeah.
This is
It's a good year.
Some
good, yeah. Shout out to the family. Shout out to those guys, man.
Niggas done hit some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We was looking for the White Widow with 06.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Matter of fact, actually, yeah. But
Respect.
we really started getting on that. Lil Wayne was the reason why we started trying to find the rapper weed. And
Granddaddy Perfect.
yep, and because of Lil Wayne and Currencies, that whole connection, that's how I got, you know what I'm saying, even hit the spitter, and then it was like, let's get to it, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas is fucking this shit up though now, man, with the packaging and all this, and like it's
You gotta know what you're getting.
Yeah, don't get duped out here, man. It's enough of the packaging going around for people selling fake weed.
Do you know that you can buy that packaging on Amazon right now for $15 and then put any type of random ass shit in those damn bags and sell the same shit? And by the time people even realize, you either have to,
you long gone.
Yeah, you're long gone. You know what I'm saying? So,
business, man.
Don't be duped, man. Don't be out here being goofy. And
research. Just like you would if you bought an iPad or iWatch or anything, man. Do your research.
Do your Googles, man. It's out here for a fucking reason. You did.
No names out, but man, it's getting crazy, man, in the small city.
Man, listen.
It's just getting crazy.
Don't be out here serving a Snickle Fritz, man, in a pretty ass bag, man.
Hey, they gonna try to get it.
And the thing is, you know what's crazy? Like, forever, marijuana has had names. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's had different names, different strains. We've been out there. We see how that shit really is. The only thing these motherfuckers are paying for is the packaging. You know what I'm saying? If you made a do-si-do packaging right now, you could buy the same do-si-do that we had out there and put it in the bag, and now you can charge $75 because Gunna rapped about it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's not really how the game goes, you know what I'm saying? And people are being out here, they're just going for anything because everybody's doing it. So don't be that guy.
Been a song, people gonna pay $100 for it.
I'm telling you.
It's ridiculous, man.
And it's like, you know, coming from connoisseurs and real life advocates for this shit, it's like, man, get your money. But it's like, man, I'm not going to be the one because I know how to do simple mathematics. There's no, there's no zip out there that's it's worth $800. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck who you talking to, dog.
Yeah.
And if these niggas like even heard that you were paying this shit, they would be like, yo, you're like, like this is no, like this is just no. Why? You're not gonna be like, what you mean? Because even if you spoke this, if it's supposed to be that good, it means you have me incapacitated. But it also needs to have, like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking, all these weed fairies and shit is gonna suck my dick and make me a meal, you know what I'm saying? Pay my rent, and you know what I'm saying? Also, say inspirational things in my ear that's gonna get me to the next day, and rub a bubble bath, wash my hair, wave my hair up, you feel me? Put all the proper amount of grease, shake me up. Because that's for like 6 months. Because you realize, I did the mathematics. You know what I'm saying? For the average guy, if you get your hair cut 2 times a month, you know what I'm saying, for 12 months, it's about $720. So you mean to tell me that I can get a year's worth of motherfucking haircuts for a zip of weed?
Respect.
And still be able... Nah, G.
It's out there, though.
Nah, G.
It's out there, though.
People are out there getting
out there
duped.
Somewhere.
Won't be
People, but
won't be
out there somewhere.
They
definitely getting people over. It's not gonna be me. You can give me that same thing with 35. In the words of the good man Lulu P, I need to throw 35. You know what I'm saying? Need a 35, and I'm not trying to hear that nonsense, bro. You act like I ain't been doing this for a long time. Give it to me. I'm about to give it to Wiz. Let me ask it. Let me see you spit on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I be around these motherfuckers, bro. These niggas talk about rapper weed, but ain't been around no real rappers, but they homies. What are you talking about? Yeah. How you smoking rapper weed and ain't no real rappers around? That's silly.
Crazy.
The only reason why I was smoking rapper weed is because these niggas was giving me the weed.
Hey, man. We not in the
I was giving it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. These niggas out here, they're fucking up.
What messed it up is, you know, the introduction of the runts shit. Because now everybody just say runts. Yo, this the runts. And it's like, man.
This
ain't no fucking runts. It's the runts bag that you got from your cousin who bought the runts 4 months ago. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all share the same bag. These niggas are sharing the same runts bag, bro. And it's getting ridiculous. That shit don't even got a fucking zip tie on the top. What are you talking about? They share runts bags out here, bro. I don't know. It's a wild game. Oh, man. Oh my god. Stop sharing your runts rappers, man. These niggas out here. That's how they smoke. They smoking runts rapper weed, like the rapper of the fucking shit that they just share around. That's what's really going on, man. I figured y'all niggas out, man. Y'all not low. I'm just letting you know you're not low. You're not motherfucking low, man. It is the motherfucking Gymcast podcast. You know what I'm saying? That was on my soul. I thought that was on all our souls, though. You feel me?